Oh, my name is Josiah Washington. I am a member of the SCAIHS class of 2018, and I'm a current junior at MIT. I am currently studying civil engineering, and I'm minoring in urban studies and planning. And with that, I hope to work on mass transit, especially for a lot of urban areas and a lot of growing urban areas, to make sure that it's affordable and accessible in a way. My education journey has really started in first grade. I went to the Montessori School of Columbia. The Montessori school is very self-geared and self-driven. You're given a lot of independence. And my parents saw that, and they saw how well it was helping me do academically, and they wanted me to keep up that momentum. And so they just looked into homeschooling and saw how feasible it was for our family. And ever since we tried it for 7th grade, I loved it. My parents, they loved it, and we enjoyed it. And I just kept on doing it ever since until I graduated in senior year. So we started homeschooling through SCAIHS. I guess it really made it easier, especially, I guess, having that accreditation. So when I applied to colleges, I'd have an official transcript, and it wouldn't seem as if like something that my mom typed up on Microsoft Word or anything. It had like a seal signed by my counselor and everything. So that, I guess, having that level of authenticity, it just made the college application process that much easier. The fact that SCAIHS did have an official high school graduation, it was really nice to have that experience. I guess that was also one of the things I was concerned with, I guess, when I started the homeschooling journey in 7th grade, was that I'd miss out on like certain things like that, especially like getting a high school graduation. But I still got my cap and gown. I got to walk across the stage. I got a diploma and everything. And just being able to have that experience, like especially if like my family and my friends all came to see from across the state, and even across the country, they came just to see me graduate high school, because a lot of them, they had that same question, like, how are you going to graduate? You know, you can just stand in your living room. I was like, no, it's going to be official. And so to have that experience as well, I think it was, I guess some people would say it was minor, but to me, that was a big thing to have. A lot of people think homeschooling is just being locked in a room like all day with no access to the real world, but that's not true at all. The homeschooling community in South Carolina is very diverse and very vibrant and very outgoing. So I never really felt like that isolation that I was expecting, or kind of, in a sense, kind of dreading. So I was still able to meet a lot of different homeschool families and made a lot of friends, a lot of them whom I still keep in touch with. Through a lot of extracurriculars as well, I was able to make a lot of these connections. I also started doing robotics teams. So in middle school, it was the first Lego League, which is more scaled down, but it was really fun. Like our team, we were kind of, I guess, the underdogs. Like we hit everybody else. They had like a big funding from the school district and everything. We were just a homeschool team with 3 kids. We ended up winning 3rd place in the state, and everybody was like out of 80 kids, and everybody was just like, wait, the homeschool kids won, in a sense. But it was just like something like that were so exciting. But my love for robotics had transitioned into high school as well, so I started doing the first robotics competition, the first tech challenge, and the robots we built were massive. It was just like, I can't describe it, like almost like some of them were the size of a refrigerator, just to give it some, I guess, idea of scale. But it was fun. I got to visit, go to all across the country as well. I got to go to Orlando, which was a really fun competition. And we got to compete, and just, I don't know, it was a great experience for me to meet people from across the country and even around the world as well. And I also did the summer program, which was at MIT, which was called Math Roots, and that was just 2 weeks. And I got to do like a lot of high-level Olympiad math with current math PhDs and things like that. And it was a really cool experience for me. But SCAIHS really helped throughout that process, and with a lot of the recommendations and a lot of the required documents that I needed in order to apply for those programs. Then senior year, of course, came around, and the college application process. And I had, of course, college applications to apply for, scholarships to apply for and submit. And whenever I sent Rebecca Pope an email, I would get a response so quickly. It was like within the same day, even within the same hour most of the times. And it'd be like anything from like letters of recommendations to official transcripts to anything that I needed to help out with journey to college. And I think it was a really big help in the overall process, I would say. If you're in South Carolina and you want to homeschool, I recommend it. It's the best service, I feel like. No matter what your goals are in life, after high school graduation, whatever, it's the best thing to have, in my opinion. SCAIHS makes your life that much easier.